What's going on, everybody? You're back with Coach Jaan. Being able to finish layups will forever and always be the most efficient shot in basketball. That's never going to change. But for some reason, players tend to think that training it is not a necessity. In today's video, I'm going to show you everything you need to do to be able to finish more layups, especially as a smaller guard around bigger players. So make sure you stick around to the end for all the drills you need to be an elite finisher. Let's get into it. One of the most important aspects of finishing is being able to get that touch on the basketball that connects you to the backboard. Majority of your finishes will be using the backboard, so for the first drill, that's exactly what we're gonna work on. We're gonna come close to the backboard, we're gonna throw it off the backboard, you wanna jump and finish in one motion. So that's really gonna force you to be able to get that touch while jumping exactly how you would on a real layup. The next drill, everybody knows their standard micing where you're just laying it up, catch, one step, laying it up. But that tends to be very easy and it doesn't really work on much that's gonna translate to a game. So for the next drill, you're gonna do micing drill, but every finish has to be different. So you have to either change angle, change hand. You wanna make sure that every single layup you do is different than the last one. So just a freestyle micing. That's the next drill, let's get into it. The next drill, we're gonna work on gathering the ball into your finish. One of the most common problems, especially at youth basketball athletes suffer, is when they gather the ball here, it usually gets stripped. So one of the ways to fix that is just gathering the ball over. So we're gonna pound on our left foot on the right side, pound, gather over, right, left, and you get into it. Make sure you're delaying the gather. So here I pound, and this is my first step, and then second step into it. So we're just gathering over. What we're trying to visualize is this guy right here who's guarding the corner. If he digs down, I don't gather here because I don't get stripped. I gather over his hand. I gather over his hand and then get into it. So gather over, 1, 2, and finish. For this next drill, we're gonna work on that ball adaptability in the air. You'll notice a lot of athletes, when they go up, the ball is moving with them. So to kind of work on that, we're gonna touch either your thigh or your foot and then get into that finish. That's gonna force you to either get that ball here or here and then adapt and finish. For this next drill, it's very easy if you stand here and you work on your finishing, just looking at the rim, you're gonna make a lot of layups. So for the next one, you're gonna face your back towards the basket, jump and finish in the air while trying to locate which hand. If you have a partner, it's even better. But if you're solo, you're just trying to jump and try to finish on either side. Keep changing sides and just try to finish as many as you can while jumping from either way, and just try to finish a layup while having your back turned to the basket. Ooh, that was tough. This next drill is more of a mental drill. It's gonna force you to really focus on a lot of things at once, which will kind of simulate in game what you're gonna feel, defender help side, the defender on you, your teammates, the coach. With all these different variables, it becomes difficult to finish. So that's exactly what this next drill will simulate. You're gonna start close, same footwork. If I go right, left, I jump, and by the time I land, I have to switch the balls. So I'm only shooting this ball the whole time. This ball is the only one being shot. I keep switching to make sure I'm shooting this one. If the basketball is dropped, you're back to 0. If you miss, back to 0. And if you don't switch, back to 0. You're trying to aim for 10 to 12 in a row, depending on your skill level. And the better you are, the higher you make it go. Make sure you're getting off the ground. Hey. Next up, same concept, same thing. If it was super difficult, you can lower the reps, but next one we're gonna go reverse. So you're gonna start under the rim, same thing, same rules. You're just trying to make 10 to 12 in a row. Thanks for watching, guys. If you learned something, please subscribe and leave a like. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next, what kind of workouts. I will see you in the next video. Good job, guys.